Well, the Great Recession that almost crashed the U.S. economy was precipitated by the bad behavior of some of the biggest Wall Street banks. And it was their creation of the so-called subprime loans that almost brought about the country's ruin. CCTV's Rachelle Akuffo takes a closer look at one part of what billionaire entrepreneur Warren Buffett has called financial weapons of mass destruction.
There are several kinds of people who borrow money from banks. For simplicity's sake, we'll use a grade system from A to F. A being the highest mark, with F being a fail. If the borrower has an A grade, banks fully trust the person and expect him or her to pay off the loan in full within a certain period. They're usually borrowers who have high-worth assets, a sizable bank account, and a stable or high-paying job. If it's F, there is no way that person can pay back any loan, mostly because they have no income, no assets, or even a steady job. Borrowers in the middle, grades C to D, are basically the ones who apply for subprime loans. They're the borrowers who usually have low-paying jobs and have a hard time making ends meet. It's also highly likely that they didn't go to college and live in low-income neighborhoods. That's why lenders consider these borrowers as a higher risk, and that means their loans have a higher interest rate, at least 2 percentage points higher compared to borrowers who have an A or B grade. So why do banks lend to the subprime borrower, given that they're more likely to default? According to some banks, they loan to these people with expectations that they will eventually get better-paying jobs, and that will let them meet the interest payments. Unfortunately, this only works in theory, since most subprime borrowers have fixed incomes. Most of them are retirees or qualify for fixed government assistance.